Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video, we use AI coding to create a CSS, HTML, JavaScript blogging website with GitHub Copilot and Visual Studio 2022. But before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So let's get straight into it. First of all, you need to make sure that you have Visual Studio 2022 installed, as well as the GitHub Copilot. If you don't have it, I've got lots of videos covering that. So just check out the channel, get yourself started before you come to this bit, yeah? But if you already have it, open your Visual Studio and then go continue with our code. So once you continue with our code, this is where we get here. So we've got a blank Visual Studio open with no project inside. So let's go ahead and click on File and then Open, then Website. So you can create a folder to hold your website, or as you can see me, I have a folder here called My Website, which is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to create a new folder inside my website. So I'm just going to name it YouTube 201 or 202, and then select it and open it. So here, as you can see, you'll be prompted to update the target to .NET Framework. Yeah, so we're just going to continue with that. Yeah. So this will just create a web.config file, which you can remove it later on if you don't need it. Yeah. So once you've got your website folder open here, let's go ahead and add some folders here. First of all, let's add CSS folder, and let's add JS for JavaScript folder. Okay. So inside our CSS folder, let's go ahead and add a style sheet. So let's just call it style.css. Okay. And then let's add the JavaScript file. So let's just call it app.js. Okay. So as you can see here now, we've got our style, and then we've got our style and the JavaScript. So let's go ahead and add one HTML file. So let's add HTML page, and let's just call it index.html. So as you can see here now, we've got the basic setup for our website. So let's come to this bit here. If you haven't opened your GitHub Copilot chat, make sure you do. If you don't have a GitHub Copilot, watch my previous video to get yourself started. Yeah. So if you've got everything set, yeah, let's go ahead and type this command here. So let's type in create a blogging website. Yeah, from let's say CSS style.css. So this is just referencing the folder and the file and the CSS file. Let's do the same to JS and then app.js. Yeah, so that it can actually target the correct file. And then let's put our index.html. Yeah. So this is our command here. Create a blogging website. Yeah, from CSS style.css, app.js, and index.html. So let's go ahead and enter. So this will take a while for the whole thing to get set. So as you can see here now, we've got everything created for us. So let's go up and start adding So first of all, we have our index.html. So as you can see here now, we can click on the preview. So the preview doesn't really work. So if it doesn't work, we can go ahead and copy it and paste it in here. So this is what we've got for our index.html. So let's go ahead and put our style.css. So let's go ahead and click on preview. So as you can see here now, it's being previewed here. So you can have a look at what type of controls that you want to use, but we're not going to look too much into that. So let's go ahead and accept it. So right now we've got our CSS set. So let's go ahead and add our JavaScript file. Okay. So let's open our app.js and then preview. So here we've got our JavaScript. So let's go ahead and accept it as well. So we're not going to look too much into the code itself, okay? We're just looking at how we can get the whole thing set up. So let's go ahead and run it to see what actually comes out of it. Yeah, so let's run it with let's go ahead and look at what Microsoft Edge, okay? So let's go ahead and run it. So let's run it without debugging. Okay, so this is what we get for our basic blogging website, which has been created for us. Yeah, so what we can do next is we can go ahead and actually extend the functionalities using the same thing. So right now, yeah, let's come back inside here. So let's say add more functionalities to the website. So as you can see here now, more functionalities are being added. So what we can do is let's go back up here and actually make and then add and then make the changes. So let's start with our HTML file, okay? So let's open our HTML file and let's click on preview. If it doesn't work, let's copy it and then paste it here. So let's paste it. Okay, so everything looking good. So let's come to our CSS. Let's scroll down with and use our CSS. So let's open our style.css and then preview. So this will add all the changes that has been made. Yeah. So let's go ahead and open our app.js and do the same with our JavaScript. So let's go ahead and preview it and accept the preview. You can have a look at it, how the whole thing has been set up. So let's go ahead and run it again and see what actually happens. So as you can see here now, this is what we have. So very simple stuff. So I'll leave this video here for now. So you can have a look further and explore it yourself. So once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do like the video and share it. Have a lovely morning, evening, wherever you are. Peace.